we're back with more Super Luigi Galaxy. 5 more stars to collect, and that's it. Unfortunately, they're all long and boring collection missions, so, as usual, I'm going to speed it up and put music over top of it. But there will be the odd time in which I chime in with post-commentary stories, you know, just to fill you in on what's going on with life and all that fun stuff. So, let's begin with Freeze Flame. In this one, I'm hoping that I don't screw up like I did in Mario's playthrough and jump off the level after I've collected all 100 stars. In fact, I don't want to jump off the level, period, but since this is the Luigi we're talking about, things are probably going to go straight to the toilet in a big-time hurry. But we can only hope for the best. While it wasn't a great outing, this one actually served to be a lot less problematic than Mario's playthrough. Case in point, I didn't die. Having said that though, still not fond of this one. Then again, I don't think I ever will be. But you know what? I've got a feeling I might not have to leave this dome. I'll have to talk to this little black fella and find out if the one in Dusty Dune is up next. If it is, great. If not, then I'll just cut away to the next dome. Thank you very much. Not going to save just yet. Senor, please, show me the map. Yep, we're moving. I figured I'd get this one out of the way sooner than later because, honestly, Sea Slide is one of the more boring and tedious ones. But then again, since I can take my sweet time, and there's barely any risk of death on my part, what's the worst that could happen? Alright, Luigi, you've done well so far. Don't screw up. That's all I'm gonna say. And as usual, enjoy the tunes. Alright folks, here I am, your good old buddy JP in post-commentary form. I decided to talk over Sea Slide because this is one of the more boring and tedious 100 purple coin collection missions. And yes, I know at the start of the video, I said I jumped off a freeze flame after collecting all 100 stars. As you may have seen by the little blurb I added, yeah, I caught myself and decided to give myself the proverbial slap in the face. Anyway, here's what I've been up to lately. As you may know, videos have been a little few and far between. That's because of long working hours. I work construction, you see. You know, building stuff, not road work. For a while, I used to work for an outfit called Render until somebody who shall remain nameless pulled the plug on the company and left everybody out of work. But luckily for me, once you get experience in the construction industry, you suddenly become a hot commodity. So, I'm now working for a company called Silver Edge, and we do primarily framing. Over the last little while, I've been learning a lot of new things and gaining experience with tools I never used before. And believe it or not, I've already made a big impact with the powers that be. Check this out. I haven't even been with the company for 3 months yet, and then one day after about a month and a half, one of the head guys comes up to me and says, I'm already getting a raise. You know why? Because at that time, I had not missed a single day, still haven't, and they say that I've got a really, really good work ethic. So yeah, considering the long hours I work and this extra raise, I'm going to be making some serious money over the next little while, and I'm looking forward to it too. Although it is good work, it's not really all that great because there are some problems that arise. The days can be stressful, the assignments can be boring, but at the same time, you can get a couple of laughs out of things. Check this out. This past week, one of the guys was driving the boom truck, and he wasn't looking where he was, and you know what he does? He crushed a generator. That's right, our big gas generator, even though it didn't really work all that well, goes splat under the big tire. He tried to palm it off on me, saying, why didn't you tell me? But I had my back turned working on something else. Oh well, I guess you could say that guy had a case of the Mondays. Hell, I even posted a picture of it on Instagram. But anyway, that's what I've been up to, and now back to the game. And of course, the obligatory fly to the top of the tower. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that right there is one of the worst things about this mission. Because you go through enough trouble... Ah, what am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I don't really need the bee suit up until that point, so I might as well take a swim. Come on, Luigi, move your butt. Okay. You know, all things considered, this mission actually went by very well. Not a lot of backtracking, and pretty straightforward. I guess those are the advantages of doing a 100 coin mission without a lot of enemies to bother you. Alright, there's my bee suit. Now let's get to the top of that tower and get the hell out of here. Okay. Oh yes, we're going this way. Thankfully, tapping the A button actually prolongs your flight. Not by much, mind you, but still, every little bit counts. Come on, get that star. Luigi! Are you telling me, after all that flight time, you can't get a bloody star? Oy, oy, oy. If it's not one thing, it's another. But at least the job's done. But shame on you, Luigi. How could you miss an obvious and easy target? Oh, well, whatever. It's not important. Let's move on to the next one. Back to the bedroom. for the good one. That's right, folks. Dusty Dune in all its glory. I've said how much I like this one before, and I'm pretty sure I'll have an easy time this time. Just like I did last time. However, slippery shoes. I know I'm using that as something of a crutch or a cop-out, but I don't really give a rat's ass. All I know is, this one's straightforward, it's fun, and it does nothing, and I mean nothing, to disappoint me. Not exactly my best performance. Not by a long shot. But hey, the job's done. And still, Dusty Dune remains a good one. And Luigi, that's 3 for 3. Keep the good times rolling. So far in total, this recording has gone on for about 35 minutes. It may not seem that way because of the magic of video editing, but trust me, this is very tedious and it's going to drive me to drink. Speaking of which, when this is done, I'm probably going to raid the fridge and see what I've got on hand. But for now, let's go to the next one. No surprise, the last two are here in the garden. And Melty Molten is first. I was kind of hoping it would be, so let's get this on the road. The show, that is. And of course, no surprise, I'm going to use the Melty Molten theme as the background music for the sped up part. So, as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy the tunes. You know, folks, I'm starting to think that I'm getting really, really rusty. I look back on the footage of this, and yes, I cannot believe that that was so sloppy. Maybe I should start playing this game a little bit more because I know I've got the goods to make this game look like mincemeat, but honestly, I am not proud of this whatsoever. I mean, I'm getting the job done, but at what cost to my sanity? Not to mention my reputation. But then again, what reputation? It's not like I'm as big as the Runaway guys. Although, to their credit, they did have a hand in influencing me, so not like I'm expecting them to watch this, so John, Chugga, and Tim, if you ever see this, thanks. I guess you could say I've got the best out of all three, and in some cases the worst. But then again, what bad could possibly come from them? They're megastars. And that leaves one more galaxy, Deep Dark, so we don't have to go anywhere, and we can get straight into the action. By comparison, this one should be dead simple. Alright. And with Luigi's extra height, getting some of those tricky purple coins out in the open should be a breeze. One last song, so Mr. DJ, if you please. It's finally over. There's the last star. Come on, Luigi, you're running out of air. Get your ass out of the water. And now, to take my final bow. Well, that is if I can grab the bloody star. On the whole, those performances were not up to my high standards. Far from it, in fact. Just too many missteps. But at the end of the day, the ends justify the means. Who am I kidding? That sucked on the whole. But look at that. We've done it again. All 120 stars, and this concludes the video. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of your day. As for me, I'm saving this sucker, and we are going to the grand finale in the next episode. So, we're going to pause, and we're going to appreciate this scene. We now have enough power stars, or star power, to go to another world. But before that, we must help your special one. There we go. Double zeros. Are you prepared to travel to the center of the universe? Why, yes, I am. But that's going to wait till the next episode. Until then, this is JP saying, as always, see you cool cats on the flip side. See you for the grand finale.